Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevin Lee. So today I have Sayagi Mike, and he's gonna be showing us Bando, which is I'm very interested and very excited for. So please take away, sir.
Okay. Well, I guess the best place to start is for us to do our salutation.
Salutation.
And our salutation just out of respect. So we put our hands together and we come like this. We count one, and then we exhale and we form a triangle here, mind, body, and spirit for each. And then we turn our hands over and try to internalize. And then we lift our right knee up and we step out. Here like this. And then we come back, crossing our arms together, and then salutation. Or is my heart, your heart are united in this training place. So it's, regardless of where we were, just became a place of training.
That's cool.
So if we're in your living room or kitchen, you have a spontaneous kind of little workout. It's just showing respect to the fact that these spontaneous workouts really matter and that any place can be a place of training.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So can we kind of go over Bando? What is Bando?
Bando is a Burmese art, not very heard of in the world of martial arts, unless you're talking to some of the old masters, but it's predominantly on the East Coast, being that Grandmaster G came from Burma in the 1950s and landed in Washington, D.C. Wow. And then it sort of spread along the East Coast, made a little bit to the Midwest, and then I came out to California in the 80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what makes Bando special?
What makes Bando special, I would say, is the diversity that Bando has. Being there's an empty hand system.
Okay.
Or the Lethwei boxing sport system.
So Lethwei came from Bando?
Yes, sir. Bando and Burmese boxing and Lethwei boxing, which is now the national sport, all the rules are the same as the original Burmese boxers, now modified for safety.
Oh,
so that would be something that's like if you have an athlete that wants to be a fighter, you would train him in the Lethwei style. Then you have the forms guys, and some of the forms guys go through the basic concepts of our block, punch, the foundation of the system, all the way to the higher ranking animal forms. And one of the things that makes us a little different, not like unlike Kung Fu, but we have the tiger, the panther, the eagle, the cobra, the viper, the boar, the bull, and the scorpion. And then I've missed one. I'm sure 100,000 people will tell me which one I missed. Yeah,
that's cool. So the animal form, how is that related to the, I guess like
the python? That's the one I forgot. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So how does the animal form relate to the strikes?
Well, for example, if you take a stance like this, switch your stance, please. So this is called the cupping movement of the python. Okay. So you say, how does a python strike? Well, you say if you watch a python hunt in the wild, before it constricts its prey, it stuns its prey.
Correct.
So this technique of slapping here with the thumb and the cupping is the stunning portion of the python. So when his hands are here and I cup here to disarm you to go to my constriction and my choke for the python. So that's my entry, python style.
Okay.
Now a boar style entry, maybe off of a grab here. I would trap my arm here, come here, rake back down. So the boar uses the elbows, which become the tusk in the wild.
Wow.
Tiger system deals with a palm striking, palm slapping, overhead tiger palm.
That's cool.
Hitting with the heel palm, and then the fingers become the claws. So we can make a clavicle grab here. Oh, wow. You know, or a muscle grab here. All these come from the tiger.
This grip is strong.
Yeah, so when you get the grip here is very sensitive, you know? So that's one of the areas, the vital areas that a tiger would grab. The cobra we discuss, the difference in the punching.
Can we come a little closer to kind of see these hands?
So this becomes a cobra knuckle to what would be an area that will have a little give to it, because I don't want the knuckle to break.
Correct.
So if I was going to strike to the body, I would use a cobra knuckle like that. Fits nicely in between the ribs. Or if you're throwing a punch at me here, I can slip and strike and hit with that cobra knuckle. It feels like electricity going through your body. But we also use the knuckle and the spike, and we can use it for grappling too. So I'll pull it in, hold it here, or any of these. Yeah, all these are just areas of the cobra. The nerve center attacks, you know. A cobra punch comes in an inverted sort of measure. So if you see it's coming in your face, your natural instinct would be to turn away from it. That's what I wanted you to do, because when you turn away, I'm looking for that sinate cavity there. And I hit anywhere around that, it'll sink into that area.
I can feel the tingling.
Yeah. And so that's a variation of an empty hand style of a cobra man striking. Obviously, you could pop the eyeball, but like many, they have the gouge. Well, we have the cobra strike, you know, and it works well. If you hit any animal in the eye, you're going to get a reaction, right?
That's cool.
So, yeah. I'll demonstrate the punch set for you here. Bando is very well known for covering this, okay? So go ahead and cover again. So you want no gaps here.
Like this?
So think not of a punch hitting you, but of a chair hitting you.
So you're forming a triangle here.
Right, and bury your face in there. Now, if I hit you with a chair, you may live through it. So collapse all the way into the there.
Oh, wow.
Then this is here.
That high?
Now, that's going to be the striking side. So if I was to punch you, it's not going to stop here. It's going to angle here.
Okay.
Or it's going to angle here.
Oh, wow.
So this is why we have body sway and angle when we deliver our strike. So our set position looks like this. And this is a board punch. And now you felt it hit your chest plate.
Yeah.
So I usually like to say, if you walk into the flat fist, just push in it. You could push right through that easy.
Correct.
Right? Now walk into it. So that ending,
your knuckle,
is a lot of attention put on the detail of where we deliver and how we deliver. So not just throwing a punch, what part of the punch hits. So in our vertical fist, I'm going to hit with this, try to crack your chest plate. In the Bando system, we believe if we kill the body, the head will follow. So if I can break your chest plate with that punch, you're done.
Wow.
Right? It's so easy to develop it. Every time you open the door, you just push the door open with your knuckle.
Okay.
Because what you want behind it is all of this to be locked. It's not about this, it's about behind.
Your knuckle is so sharp.
Well, yeah, hit so many things that it's a little raised.
I can see that.
Yeah, you can see. But that's what we don't do like that. You know, Masayama used to hit the knuckles. And say, look at these diamonds. Ours are more
pointy on the certain spot.
On the joint. Oh, wow. So this is how I'm gonna hold it for you.
Okay. What am I doing?
You're just gonna shoot a cobra punch in there.
Just like
I'll demonstrate for you first.
Yes, please.
So
do this angle.
I like just see what it's gonna look
Come
like.
a little closer this way, if you don't mind.
And I'm gonna be closer to you so it has some structure.
Okay.
See here?
Oh, wow.
So that's what I kind of want you after here like that.
Wait, hold on. Am I hitting with this? Like that?
Yep.
And then punching like this?
Twist it like a drill.
Oh, wow.
That's the one you got. Yeah.
And make a hole like that.
And kind of do it like more, not so in the middle here, closer to the edge. You have a better chance. You want it to be
I'm not going to break my knuckle, right?
You might get a little raw.
Ow! I'm not even punching.
So,
ow!
And you can develop it. I mean, I started like that too. It hurt. And then, here, turn it around.
Okay.
Cobra, right? Viper, bigger snake. Bigger hole, right?
I can feel this.
Yeah. So you can imagine.
Please don't punch me.
Getting hit in one of the nerve centers of that, you know. But
just a light touch on the edge of the box, I can feel the pain on my knuckle.
Yeah, and that's why I said when you don't have to masochistically kind of bang on it, but every time you push a door open,
you have
to have the weight behind it to move the door, and then it desensitizes and takes the calcium of the bone and the networking and compresses it.
What's the hardest thing you've ever punched?
Coconut. Yeah, we break coconuts in the system. Concrete and coconuts. Wow. But there's a process to it.
I'm not even there yet.
What I didn't realize is holding the coconut is as important as delivering the blow.
Makes sense.
So you don't want to hit as hard as you can and have chase. So my first time was not a very good time. But as you get better at it, an understanding of it, it almost sounds like sometimes the least amount of effort and you get the best result.
Makes sense.
Because when I started breaking concrete, first couple times,
concrete?
yeah, I have a couple videos out there, but when I hit it, I was black and blue. It's only breaking 1 or 2, and then build up to like 7 or 8 and not have a scratch. Because make a fist again. In Bando, we developed the muscle, the muscle here, to keep it from hitting the bone.
Oh.
So we do those kind of exercises.
So you're turning like that to make that.
See that?
Oh.
So when you hit,
interesting.
We were talking about like, some of these techniques. How do you block them? You need something as strong as the strike to block.
So you're turning the wrist away to make this muscle stronger to protect your bones.
Yeah, so it doesn't touch the bone at all.
Oh, it doesn't touch.
And we do that with the foot too when you're talking about some of the footwork. But put 2 of those together, and now you have what's called double arm bar.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's a very good block, not just for a kick, but if I try to hit you with a baseball bat, you know what I mean? You want to live through it, right? So some of these blocks have to be reinforced. So our basic blocks, cover your head this way. So this is pocket block, okay? Something lower than that would be the bar block that I just showed you, a single or a double.
Okay.
So if I strike your head, you pocket block. If I strike your midsection, you can arm block. There you go. Anything below here, we're going to deal with our...
Just like Thai boxing.
Same thing as the muscle here. When I roll my toe back,
Just like...
it makes the muscle tight. Thai boxers are going to take it here.
We're
We're going to catch it here.
on the muscle part.
Muscle. Yeah, and that's why we tighten it. So go ahead, throw the kick here. So I have here, right? Or a front kick here in the center, or cross check here, either or. So my front shield can cover that zone.
So that's very close to Thai boxing where you guys block with the
Yes.
foot, but you guys block with the muscle.
And we keep it tight like that for another reason. So say you're coming in for a leg kick here. When I have that toe like this, I can also pull it in to break your balance and hook you. We also kick, like if we're here, when I throw my kick, I'm going to keep my toe up like this because I'm going to try to get it to come all the way through.
Oh, behind my hamstring.
Get the thigh and the other leg back here.
You're getting 2 instead of 1.
You're right.
That's cool.
We're not thinking just a leg kick. We're trying to go through all the way through. And then you talked about the stick punch. Say you were throwing a right punch. I may use the stick punch like this. Come right across your face. So as you're punching me, I'm covering the basic Bando block, rolling off of it, hitting the stick punch. And this hand back here to keep you from running from the stick punch.
Can I see that block one more time? So you basically just do the same thing you did.
And this hand is assisting, and then I'm going to keep you from, right? I could clap you into it or hold you from your move.
That's cool. You sort of cover your face and you turn.
As you roll with the block. And
now you have
pow, there you go, yeah. And you're hitting with that.
Forearm.
Yeah, and that's a hard shot. I mean, give me a little shot here like that. Right here. That's it. Now bend your arm a little bit. And now lock your shoulder down.
Lock my shoulder.
There you go. Feel it? Feel the difference? Yeah. That's it. So feel my high shoulder. Lock it down here. Feel how you know what I mean? Goes to the bone. So if too high like this, I need to be locked here. Lock my lat, and then slight bend to my arm.
Slightly bend the arm.
Yeah. And you can hit me here, here, or here.
Oh. It's like a wing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Or a sickle, right? Coming across. Hit you with this long range.
Bone, muscle. Oh man, that's gonna suck.
Or stick punch, or that curve. Wow. It's like our kukri, right? And then the last probably that sticks in my head is a forearm punch.
Forearm punch?
Yeah, because you're similar in my build, or what I used to be built like, right? And we have what I consider like, the Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch?
Yes.
I think he's understood the mechanics and how the hand opens, it has to close.
Correct.
So the quicker you close it, with some rooting behind you,
the more powerful you are.
Right. So in this same concept in Bando, we used
the forearm.
The forearm.
Interesting.
You can see Rashad Evans fighting John Jones. He got hit with us about 50 times in the face. Now you can imagine you can hit me anywhere with that. I can hit you in the face like that, hit you in the body like that, the neck.
Can you go very light on my shoulder?
Sure, just from here. You see, I feel that?
Yes, sir.
It's because I hit stuff with it. Yeah.
I can't imagine that on my face.
Yeah, or your neck or your jaw, right?
That's crazy.
So it's a quick little shot too, and it's very powerful.
So instead of inches punch, you have inches on.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be using that next week. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Sure,
much.
absolutely. Thank you.
Do you currently teach Bando anywhere?
I do. I'm teaching in El Segundo with my wife now, and we have a 30-year anniversary coming up in July.
Great. Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave the information in the description box. So that way, in
Great.
case people want to learn from you, they can just contact you directly.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thanks very much.